Hey guys, Joey Matterhorn here. Yeah, it's boat day. I love being out here on the water, and I'm going to talk to you about some things today while I'm at peace, because how could you not be at peace? But man, it is just one hell of a way to work. And to know that I'm going to be giving you guys some valuable content that's going to help some of you, if not all of you, create your own job site, because this whole entire video is going to be about how to create a job site like Indeed, Snag a Job, ZipRecruiter, Monster, Career Builder. All of those sites obviously make money when companies advertise jobs on their site and users or customers go there to look for a job. I have every single step laid out for you, and I'm going to go through them right now. So the first thing that you need to know, if I were to start a dating site or if I were to start a job site, you have two issues on each of those sites. The first is how to get users to join the site, and then the other one is how to get the product to join the site. So in other words, if I actually created a badass dating site, the very first problem that I would have is, let's say I created a really good flow, ran a really good ad, did some really good things, and then all of a sudden, out of absolute nowhere, I signed up my first customer. What would be your biggest problem? Your biggest problem would be, who are you going to match them to? You need to match them to hundreds, if not thousands of people, because sites like Match.com and eHarmony and sites like that, Plenty of Fish, are going to have people to match them to. And if you don't have that, then you don't have anything. So the next thing I want to talk about is a job site. Let's say you create a beautiful job site and people want to come search for jobs on your job site. How are you going to have enough jobs on those job sites to actually have people click around and search for hundreds, if not thousands of jobs? Well, that's where a term called an XML feed comes in. We are connected with all the big job sites here at Joey Matterhorn, so we can actually help you get their listings, the jobs. Let's say Amazon's hiring. Let's say Lyft is hiring. Getting those jobs on your job site is actually easy through something called an XML feed. If you Google what is an XML feed, it'll basically say you're taking another website's content in a feed and putting it on your website to be able to display that information appropriately. And in this case, let's say we take ZipRecruiter's XML feed and we put it on our job site. That would allow us to display all of ZipRecruiter's jobs, and that would allow the user to not even know they weren't on ZipRecruiter. So I want to get that allocation or issue out of your head. You don't have to worry about that because jobs are provided by other people, millions of them. So you don't have to worry about that. So let's talk about the important steps for you to create a job site. The number one first important step, or step number one, is to come up with a name. And the name sounds easy. Joe's job site, jobshere.com, stuff like that. That is an absolute gigantic mistake. You need to create a word that doesn't exist. There's a reason that drug companies have billions of dollars in advertising and come up with very unique names for drugs. If they called it the anti-anxiety drug, you might be like, well, which one? There's so many of them. So if you've got Celexa, you've got Viagra, you've got Cialis, you've got a bunch of drug names. Those names, when you hear those names, you know exactly what they mean because they spent so much time, budgeting them. Indeed, that was a unique word and an interesting way that they did it. But ZipRecruiter, Snag a Job, you know what those things mean. You got to come up with a unique name. I came up with the name Infinity. When you Google Infinity, you're going to see exactly what I want you to see because the word didn't exist. You're going to see our site. You're going to see our Google business profile. You're going to see our social media platforms. You're going to see our 6 video channels. Probably going to see this video, by the way, because you're going to say build a job site like Infinity, and we're going to hashtag it, put it in the description. So you're going to see stuff like that when you do a search. We're going to do all the citations and Yellow Page and Yelp listings, and we're going to make sure that when someone Googles Infinity, they see exactly what they see when they Google Joey Matterhorn. Google Joey Matterhorn, and you can't scroll down far enough. We have so much content on there from Joey Matterhorn. So you need to come up with a unique name so that when someone Googles it, there is no mistake of what they're searching for. That is the most important thing and step number one. Then step number two is you're going to want to follow these exact steps. You're going to want to build a site. You're going to want to buy the exact domain. So infinity.com. If your job site is selexajobs.com or whatever it is, and all of a sudden you create the domain and then you add a little bit of content on it about what the job site is. Then you put the XML feed from us on the site. When someone does a Google search, they'll probably see that first. Then you're going to want to do a Google business profile. Go get your Google business profile done so you show up on the map listings when someone's in your area, and Google actually shows reviews when people see your site. And by the way, there's a secret to reviews I'll talk to you about in a few, but I can show you how to only get 4 and 5 star reviews legitimately. And I'll talk to you about that in a few. But step 3 then is to get your social media platforms. Every single social media platform, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, YouTube, all of them, get your job site name in there and make sure that you put the URL with the addresses matching perfectly. If your address is 123 Apple Street, Denver, Colorado, then make sure that all the social media profiles show that address. It's going to match through Google's crawlers on your site So when someone does a search for your job site, it pulls the correct social media profiles. Step 4 is to set up your video channels correctly. You're going to want to do video channels: TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Reels, Facebook Watch, Vimeo, every possible video channel you're going to want to do correctly. You're going to want to create a logo. The next step is to create a logo, have that logo on your site, but also geo-brand that logo. Meaning there are platforms that you can go to like Local Viking where you can actually take an image, put the name of your business on it, and when someone Googles your business, you will see the images that you want them to see. We did it with Joey Matterhorn. You'll see all the images for Joey Matterhorn on the internet because of how we labeled those images. One of our products is called the Good Rep Media Citations. It costs $50, but in one click of a button, we can take all of your information and post it on Yelp, 79 different directories, Yellow Pages, White Pages, Angie's List, all those things. And all of a sudden, you will have a profile that from A to Z shows everything that you want them to see. And because sites like Yellow Pages and Yelp already exist, Facebook already exists, you will have almost an immediate SEO ranking in 7 days on your own name. So buy a unique name, buy a unique domain. Put content on that domain that talks about that. Make sure you have the address. Set up your Google business profile. Set up all your social media. Set up all your video channels. Set up your images. Set up your citation links with SEMrush, and hit up us at Joey Matterhorn and ask about our SEMrush citation plan with Good Rep Media. You will rank within 7 days because all those domains already exist and they already have authority. So you will have an immediate SEO ranking within 7, no more than 30 days on your brand new name. That is the first 2 things to do with your job site. Number 1 is to come up with a unique name. Number 2 is to buy the domain, set up all your socials and contents, and go from there. Now, the third thing that you're going to want to do is contact us at Joey Matterhorn and say, hey guys, I need the Infinity XML feed, and we can set up your XML feed. But I guess my first question is, I might have jumped the gun here. Do you know how to build a website? I guess if you don't know how to build a website, then you need to get a lander page subscription. And if you're a member of Joey Matterhorn at $99 a month, you get that lander page subscription for free. If not, you're going to need a lander page subscription, which coincidentally costs $99 a month. So why not get the Joey Matterhorn membership, where we'll help you with all this stuff, help you build your sites, and let you build this stuff on lander page, because you need a form. What's going to happen when people want to fill out name, email, phone number? You need a form. You need to send your leads to a lead management system. You need to be able to text those leads, email those leads, sell those leads, send them to a call center. Because of the 8 streams of income on a job site, 4 of them have to do with collecting data: name, email, phone number, texting, emailing, calling. And then, of course, creating lookalike audiences and follow-ups and lead sales. There's other streams of income we'll get to more at an advanced level. But while they're on your site, you've got EDU, you've got job listings, you've got CPC feeds, you've got your XML feed. So there are 4 streams of income on the site, 4 streams of income collecting the data. You just have to get good at both of those, which you will over time, as long as you continue to learn from the things that we have to teach you. You're going to want to attend Media Buyers Academy, which of course is free as part of the $99 membership, because you're going to need to know how to run ads and what platforms allow job ads, what affiliates have job traffic, and what emailers have job traffic. So lots and lots and lots of things to learn, guys. Step 1, come up with a unique name. Step 2, create the website, all the social profiles, all the citations. That will take you a couple of days. That's it. If you need a lander page subscription to build it, fantastic. That's what we're here for. And then step 3 is to email us at infindi@joeymatterhorn.com. INFINDI at joeymatterhorn.com. And we will talk to you about your XML feed. We've got some things to go over with you, which might take a little bit, but that's okay. That's what we're here for. We want to make sure to protect the feed. In this long form video, that's how you create a job site. Those things are the easiest ways to do it. If you follow our exact instructions, you can do it on your own. If you need our help, get the Joey Matterhorn membership. We'd be more than happy to help you and coach you all the way through and help you spend $1 to make 2, 10 to make 20, 100 to make 200, 1,000 to make 2,000, and you'll be on your way to building a great job seekers list, which has all kinds of other opportunities in it. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll talk to you on the next one.